You overthink a simple text before sending it. You read it twice, 3 times. You delete one sentence. You overthink a simple text before sending it. You read it twice, but because something in you expects it to land wrong. You wait for reassurance that never quite feels real. You achieve something, and it fades too quickly. You tell yourself you're just careful, just thoughtful, just independent. But there's a quiet ache underneath it. In conversations, you scan faces for subtle shifts. Tone changes, micro-expressions. Anything that signals you've said too much. When someone pulls away, even slightly, your chest tightens. You replay the moment later. In the shower, in bed, while driving. What did I miss? What did I do? You don't call it anxiety. You call it being aware. You don't call it loneliness. You call it strength. You learned early not to need too much. Not to ask twice. Not to expect someone to notice. So now you don't. You handle things alone. You minimize your feelings. You become the low-maintenance one. But inside, there's confusion. Why does closeness feel uncomfortable? Why does silence feel safer than vulnerability? Why does praise feel suspicious? Confusion turns into frustration. You watch others relax into relationships. You watch them trust easily. You wonder what switch they have that you don't. You try harder. You become more agreeable, more useful, more impressive. Still, something feels off. Then comes the quiet regret. The opportunities you didn't take because you assumed you weren't ready. The boundaries you didn't set because you didn't want to be too much. The love you accepted, even when it felt half-given. And you blame yourself for all of it. You call it overthinking. You call it insecurity. You call it personality. But the real enemy was never you. It was the routine of emotional survival. The comfort of staying small, the distraction of staying busy, the delay of saying, maybe later, the promise of tomorrow. You adapted. You became hyper-aware, self-reliant, resilient, not broken, adapted. And here's the truth. What protected you as a child is controlling you as an adult. The neglect you normalized taught you to disappear, to shrink your needs, to earn attention, to survive quietly. And this is where everything changes. This isn't about being more confident or more motivated. It's about identity. You are not the child who had to earn love. You are the adult who decides what is acceptable. Discipline isn't forcing yourself to do more. It's refusing to abandon yourself. It's answering your own messages, keeping your own promises. Saying no without apology. It's self-respect in action. It's control over your reactions. It's power over old patterns. It's freedom from the version of you that learned to survive by shrinking. You don't need to become louder. You need to become solid, stable in your worth, unmoved by the fear of being too much. The past explains you. It does not own you. The question is no longer, why am I like this? The real question is, how long are you going to let a silent childhood write your adult life?